Welcome to today's video, Ephesians 6 verse 16 explained. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Let's break this powerful verse down so it's easy to understand and apply to your daily walk with God. This verse is part of the famous passage in Ephesians 6 where the Apostle Paul talks about the whole armor of God. Paul uses the imagery of a Roman soldier's armor to teach believers how to stand strong against spiritual attacks. Here, he focuses on the shield of faith. In the Roman world, a shield was not just a small defensive item. It was large, often covering most of the body, and designed to protect against arrows and other attacks. Paul is saying that, for Christians, faith is just like this shield. Faith is not just believing that God exists. It's a deep trust in God's character, promises, and power. Faith is what enables you to rely on God even when you can't see how things will work out. It means holding on to God's truth and promises even when life gets tough or when doubts start to creep in. Paul says that this faith is able to quench, or put out, all the fiery darts of the wicked. What are these fiery darts? In ancient battles, enemies would sometimes shoot arrows that were set on fire, hoping to cause chaos and destruction. Spiritually, the fiery darts represent the attacks and temptations the enemy throws at believers. These could be doubts, lies, fear, temptation, discouragement, or anything designed to weaken your trust in God. Sometimes these attacks come suddenly and feel overwhelming, but the shield of faith can put them out. Paul says, above all, take the shield of faith. This means faith is absolutely essential. It's not something you use only when you remember or when things are really bad. It's something you carry every day, in every situation. Faith protects your heart and mind from spiritual harm. It keeps you standing strong even when the enemy is trying to bring you down. How can you take up the shield of faith? It starts with knowing what God has said in His Word and choosing to believe it. When doubts come, you answer them with what God says about you and your situation. When fear tries to take over, you remember God's promises to protect and provide for you. When you are tempted, you trust God's way is better than anything the world offers. Faith is an active choice to trust God more than your feelings or circumstances. Sometimes your faith will be tested, but as you keep trusting God, your faith grows stronger. The more you use your shield, the better you become at using it. Remember, you're not fighting alone. God is with you, and He has given you everything you need to stand strong.